In this video we are going to learn about the super jump effect. So now in this video I have my own self as you see here, and then I'm going to make a normal jump and get back again, just a normal jump, and I would like to make this jump as if it was a super jump. So how we can do this? Simply at the moment where I jump, I will just split the video into two parts, and then I am going to take a snapshot. Then I am having the shot where I am just going to jump, okay, and then I will take this here. Another thing, I'm going to take another shot where I am not standing here as an empty room, nobody is here, okay. So I'm going to take this one, which is represented the empty, and this one represents the part where I jump, okay. And then it is the rest of the video where I'm going back again, okay. So I'm going to just move this here, and then the place where I jump I'm going to split and delete the extra part and get this one here and get the room or the empty room here, okay, and then split here and delete. So now I'm having the shot where I'm just trying to jump, and a shot where I'm not nobody is here, and the rest of the video, okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a mask here in this part. So I'm just going to use the event banned crop and then use the mask so as to draw my own self here, okay. What I mean by this, let's zoom in first. Okay, now I'm just going to draw my own self and I'm going to return it back again. As you see here, I'm just selecting my own body here, okay. After I finish, I will just return it back again. So now I selected my own body and make a mask, and as you see here, okay, if I just move it like here so that you can see it, you will see that my own body only in the image. And if I just made it like this, you will find my own body behind the background, which is nobody is here, okay. So now what I'm going to do, I'm just moving this part at the beginning of the video and making it up until it disappears and returns back. So how I'm going to do this? Using the timeline. So using the timeline, as you see here, you are selecting the video itself. Let's zoom out. Okay, now I'm going to look at the video as I just move it like here, not this one, like this, okay. This is the beginning of the video, and then I'm going to move like a little bit in the timeline and move like this, and then a little bit, okay, and then again let's return back to the video itself. Okay, now I am disappeared from the video, and let's get back at this point, for example, and return back again, okay, and then make it here like this, and like this one. So what I'm trying to do now is just moving my own self from up into down using this part, or using the zoom in and zoom out effects, okay. So now as you see here, let's see the part. So this is the beginning. Let's see the, okay, you will see that my own self went up and then returned back down here, so as if I made a large jump, okay. If you just played it like this one, you will see that I'm jumping and returning. Let's see now the final video, okay. In this video, we are going to learn how to replace the green screen in your own video. So suppose you are taking a footage like this one, and behind you a green screen like this one for Van Damme, okay. So now you will see here there is a dark lines here and dark lines here. So how we can remove this? Okay, you will simply click on pan and crop, okay, and then you will right click here and then click on match output aspect. Okay, you will see that the video automatically just adjusts its settings to make there is no black dots, as you see, black lines, of course. Okay, now as you see here we have a footage for Van Damme, and I would like to put fire instead of this green screen. So how we can do this? Simply dragging this here. Okay, now I would like to use something which is called a chroma keyer. What is it? You will click on event FX and then you will choose Sony chroma keyer. Okay, and then click on OK. Now we will choose, and first we will just delete this effect, and then we will click on the color and use the eyedropper, and then we will choose our color which is green. Okay, now we will click on tick it again, and then our effect is now occurred. Okay, so what does chroma keyer do? Simply by replacing the color you choose by the video in the other track. Okay, so now we will just adjust these settings. You will see low threshold, high threshold, and blur amount. We will just choose increase the low threshold and then decrease the high threshold. You will see that Van Damme is starting to appear. Okay, like this, and let's see the low threshold like this. We can also control the blur amount, okay, like this one. Okay, let's see now the video. You will see that Van Damme is now asking for help, and behind him is a fire. You can do this trick. Of course, anybody who is using Sony Vegas or anybody who is making a footage for himself, he must use a green screen so that he can change the background behind it. Okay, so now in this video we learned how to use a chroma keyer to change the green screen color with another video or another video track. Okay, in this video we are going to learn more than 25 transitions for your own video. So now we have two different media, for example this image and this image, or two videos. Okay, and we would like to make a transition between the two media. So if we just make these two images beside each other, you know that if we just move it slowly, you will find that this image disappears and suddenly the second one appears. So we will just make an interference between the two images. Okay, and as you know, if we just make it like this one, you will see that the video starting to appear again. So we are going to use the different transitions by clicking on transitions, and then you will see here more than 25 different transitions. So we'll simply click on 3D blends, for example, and we'll click on symbol, and we will put it between the two images. Okay, and then you will see here a different setting for your own transition. Let's see first the effect. Okay, and the point of transitions, you will see that it is moving like this. Okay, you can also control the settings for your own transition by, for example, this one divisions, okay, extra spins, okay, and stager, spectacular light, and so on. You will find the direction bottom to top or right to left, all of this setting for each of the transition. Okay, so that is the first transition. You will find another transitions here, 3D cascade, fly in out, and a lot. So we'll select this one, flash for example, and we will add it at the beginning of our video. Okay, as an example. Okay, so now we will click on this one and add it here at the beginning of our video. Okay, now as you see here, okay, if we just move it like this, you will find that a flash appeared and then your own video. Okay, you can also change the horizontal diffusion or a vertical diffusion as you would like, and tint. Okay, you can also add at the end of your own video. Okay, for example this one. So you can use the transition at the end of your own video, at the beginning, or at the point of interference between two different media. Let's see now. You will see that your own media starting to disappear in this way. So you can use Sony Vegas Pro to make more than 25 transitions for your own video, and it's really easy and very helpful in putting more than one video or more than one image as a slideshow for your own video. In this video we are going to learn how to adjust the brightness and contrast of a video. So we have this video from Mr. Ben, okay, and would like to adjust the brightness and contrast of this video. So we'll simply right click and then choose video event FX, or by clicking video FX here, okay, you will find the different settings you can use. Okay, so we can use the brightness and contrast, okay, and then you can choose any of these settings. We will choose the default one. Now a screen appeared where you can control the different setting for your own video. So you can control the brightness of a video, okay, you can change the contrast, okay, you can change the contrast center, for example, and so on. So you can simply control the brightness using simply the video FX and then using the brightness and contrast. In next video we are going to use the soft contrast to make a specific border or a specific selection for your own part of a video. Okay, in this video we are going to discuss the soft contrast, which is really an important feature in Sony Vegas Pro. So first we will click on video FX, and then you will find a menu. You will choose from it the soft contrast as we chose the brightness and contrast in the previous video. Okay, second thing, you will find the different settings here. Okay, we will choose, for example, the soft to moderate contrast. Okay, and then you will find the effect. You will find here the range of the effect. You will find here the soft or heavy or homogeneous, as you would like, the diffusion. Okay, there is a different settings here, the tint. Okay, you can choose the correction who according to the tint. Okay, and then you can change it like this. It is all settings you can play in your own video. Okay, the diffusion, okay, the contrast, and so on. But there is an important feature. This one, you will find here the exterior effect. You can make a blur on the border, okay, or you can add a black, okay, and you can put here a background in this region, and the background will appear in this black dots. Okay, you can find here also the white or a transparent, okay, any of these settings, and you will find here the strength, okay, of this border. You can also change the shape of it, rectangular or ellipse, okay, as you would like, and you will find here the softness, okay, the width and the height. Okay, they are important features, and you also see them always in movies and cartoon and a lot of animations. Okay, you will find here the X position, okay, and the Y position. Okay, so now how we can use this? Okay, as you see here, let's get to the beginning of this video. Okay, and then we will just decrease the width and decrease the height. Okay, again and again. Okay, now we are going to move it in the X position until we see Mr. Ben, and then we can adjust the Y position like this, and we can make a very cool effect. Okay, and we can click on animate to change the position of this oval shape or the circle according to the time frame. Okay, so as we move like this, for example, after a 17 frame, let's get it like this, make it more clear. Okay, you can change the position of the ellipse using the XY positions. Like this. Okay, and if we move it like this, after a specific time, changing the X position, and after a specific time, let's see now. Okay, let's change the X position, like this. Okay, let's change it. And you'll see it like this one. Okay, so let's see again as if it was the beginning, and the circle is moving with Mr. Pen as you would like to focus on a specific region. Really cool effect using Sony Vegas Pro and soft contrast, and you learned now in this video how to use a soft contrast, and there's a different setting as you see here, and how to make a border using a white board or black one or any color would like, and you can make a rectangular border or a specific oval shape, and you can make a focus on a specific region using this incredible tool. Okay.